Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is LaToya, and for today's video I'll be showing you how flawless base. I already did my brows off camera to kind of save us some time because I know why you here. You obviously clean and moisturize my skin. I usually like to let my moisturizer sit on my face for at least a good 15-20 minutes before I apply any of my makeup products. The next step is a primer. Right now the primer that I'm using is from Fenty Beauty. It is the Soft Silk Pro Filt'r Hydration Primer. You have some like pores or fine lines that you're trying to cover or texture in your skin, I would say use something that has like a blurring effect that kind of helps smooth those areas out. I would recommend only using it in the areas that you need. For example, if you have like larger pores, I would say put it here wherever your pores are located, and just blend it in. And then if you have like fine lines you want to cover, I would say put it in those areas because that would kind of help out with making your foundation application very smooth. Now that I have my primer on my face, the next step for me is to underpaint. I love to underpaint because I feel like it gives more of a natural, flawless look once you apply your foundation. I've been wearing makeup for a while now, and out of all the foundations that I've used, this one particular brand works really well for me. I feel like it gives you a flawless skin-like finish. So what I'm going to be using is the Makeup Forever Professional HD Skin Palette, and this one is the full face palette. I believe I created a video. No, I did create a video. So if you guys want to check that out, go ahead and check it out later. I give more detail about this palette. What I'm going to use is this one here. It's a peachy color corrector, and what I like to do is I kind of like to mix that with a concealer. The concealer I'm going to mix it with is the NARS Concealer NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in medium 1.5, which is Macadamia. Now that I have my concealer on, I'm going to move on to the contour. I'm not going to bronze too much. I'm just going to contour since it is summer. I already have like a natural bronze, but I guess I'm going to bronze and contour a little bit together. The contour I like to use, it is from Iconic London. This one here in the middle, I know it looks disgusting. But I like to use this one here in the middle, which I've already hit pan. And then I'm also going to mix it with the medium one here as well. You know what? I really wish that they sold this. You know what? I have to go see because I know they sell this in Ulta. But I really wish that they sold this like them individually instead of the pan. Because you know what? It's like I really love it because it's not thick. It's very creamy. It's not liquidy. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. A little bit goes a very long way. So you really don't need much. Always tap off excess on your skin, on your arm, on a, well, not a towel because you're wiping it off before you apply it onto your skin. But you see that? Like, yo, and that's honestly a little bit too much. But we just gonna go there. We just gonna go with this, and we just gonna try to blend this down and use this for my entire face. It's freaking so lightweight. Like, it looked like I'm putting on a lighter makeup, but it's not. It's so pigmented. Like, honestly, I have to check to see if they even have a foundation, because if they have a foundation like this, yo, Like, for real. Anyway. Now that I have my bronzer slash contour on and my concealer, I'm going to move on to my blush. As for my blush, I want to do more of a natural blush. The blush I'm going to use is actually from this same palette, and I'm going to use this blush here in the middle, the peachy color. I like to take my brush and dip it into the products. You can also scrape it out with a spatula like I did before, and then I'm just going to press it on the back of my hand. I do this for two reasons. I want to see what it looked like. Even though I know what the color is, I like to see what it looked like on my skin before I apply it on my face, and then it also warms it up. Okay, so this is what it looked like so far. And if you want to, you can go ahead and add a highlighter. I'm not, because that's not the vibe that I'm going for right now. Okay, so now I'm going to dig into the foundation. The foundation I'm using is from Makeup Forever. It's the HD palette. This is the foundation palette. The one I used before is the all over face, is the all skin. All-in-one face palette. So this one is the all-in-one face palette, and then this one is just a foundation palette. This color that I'm gonna go with is this one right here in the middle. This one is more like my skin tone. If you don't want to spend money on the full skin palette because you like, what's the point, I only have one skin tone, this formula is the same formula that they use for the HD foundation stick, just so that you guys know. Now I'm gonna take my kabuki brush. I am going to spray this with a little bit of, I'm going to use the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water to loosen up the bristles. I'm just going to swirl in my hand just to loosen them up, because after I wash them sometimes, you know, they get a little stiff, a little stale. So I'm just going to go ahead and dip my brush right into this foundation. Once it's in there, what I like to do is obviously press it into my skin to warm it up. And now I'm just applying it. Okay, so now you're just pretty much applying this foundation in the areas that does not have makeup. I like to start in the center of my face and then blend it out. But if you just keep stippling, it's gonna blend everything together, and it's gonna make everything look like basically it's coming from within. Don't push down, because you don't want your blush or your concealer to come down into the cheek. You want it to go up. Now that I have the product on my skin, don't worry, it's a little patchy here and there. I'm not done, okay? I am not done. This is not the end of the video. This is not the end of the video. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to get a beauty blender, a beauty sponge, and I'm going to damp it, and then I'm just going to dab it in areas just to blend things out. There we go. And we're still not done, honey, okay? But you see it, it look like I have a glow from within. It looks like the blush, you see the blush is blushing from within. Okay, the contour is contouring from within. So now at this point, you would want to set everything. All right, so let's set this masterpiece. So let's set this masterpiece. Setting powder I'm using is one size. It is in the translucent color. So I'm taking my little sponge here, pressing it into the product. And then like always, we're gonna press some of that out because we don't want a harsh like boom cake face. We're not trying to do that right now. We're not trying to do a cake face. We want it to be flawless. We want it to be effortless. Don't forget your neck, because you know sometimes you put product on your neck. You don't want that to crease either, so make sure you get all the way down your neck. This is what it looked like so far. Now at this point, if you want to, you can apply a little bit of bronzer. You can apply a little bit of blush. You don't need much because it's already coming from within. But I'm gonna apply a little bit, not much. I'm just gonna apply some so you guys can see what it is. But if you don't want to, you feel like this is enough, girl. This is the end point blank and a period. For the girlies who want a little bit more, just a little bit, not much. So I'm going to take my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. Child. Take that on a fan brush. Obviously dust off a little bit of the product because we don't want too much. We just want a little bit. Now that I have a little bit of bronze on, just a little bit, I'm going to be applying some blush. This is from Makeup Geek. This is in Sweetness. Okay, before I wrap up this look, I'm going to add a little color to my eyes, contour my nose. Because if you notice, I didn't add any cream contour in my eye nose area. You can do that, but for some reason I chose not to do it. I just didn't think of doing it at that moment. So I'm about to add a little bit of powder, a light shade. This color is what I usually like to use for my nose contour anyway. Girl, I'm running low on it, okay? I am running low on it. Take the end of the brush, and now I'm just gonna blend it down. I'm gonna take my shadow brush and the bronzer that I used earlier, the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil, and I'm pretty much just gonna use that as an eyeshadow. If you just want to do like an effortless everyday look, everyday face, boom, this is it. Okay, this is it. Alright guys, so I applied some lashes and did my lips. Anything, everything that I did not talk about in this video will be listed down below in the description box. What do you guys think? This flawless look, girl, oh my goodness. I didn't apply any highlighter, but if you want to, you're more than welcome to apply highlighter, but I didn't feel like it. I don't know, like my face of the highlighter is kind of like I have my moments. But anyway, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure that you comment down below if there's anything that you want to see in the future in the next video. Comment down below, let me know. Thank you all for watching, and remember, you're made for more. See you next time. Bye.